Say hi. Yeah, this is baby Matthew. Oh, he's so happy. It's been a long time. He's basically like, he's almost a year. Not really, but he's 8 months. And a lot has gone on in 8 months. And I'm like, do I even want to make a YouTube video anymore? So much stuff has happened. It's not even like, oh, you just had a baby and you got 3 kids. Like, no. Like, I was okay. I was ready to make more videos a month after having him. But then stuff, it just got deep. But I'm just coming on here to make a quick video because I felt so bad that I just dumped a baby on you guys. I was like, look, this is my baby. All these preparation videos. And then that was it. And you don't even know what he really looks like. This is him. Let me poke him again because he likes that. He likes to poke. He's so happy. And he cries a lot too. But obviously. But he's so happy other than that. Right? As long as he's with mommy. He's a mama's boy. My other son is not a mama's boy. And my daughter is like half and half. She's like 50-50. But I'm feeling like this one is going to love me forever. You know? But anyway, as you can see, I cut my hair. Like, a lot has gone on. I don't know where to begin, but I may save that for another video. I just wanted to come on and basically say that, let me turn this baby monitor off. Hold on. Bam. All right. Basically say that life is stressful. Like, so stressful. I'm working full time, 3 kids, my hours change, so I'm like coming home later, which is a blessing and a curse because I cannot make it to work on time. Like, I just can't. I can't wake up. I can't do it. And I used to make it. I used to be at work for 6:30 in the morning, and I would have to wake up at 4. So you see my 4:30 a.m. That was me, and I was there at 6:30. Like, occasionally it will be like 6:35, but it was 6:30 on the dot every Monday through Friday. And after I had him, it was fine. Even after a month, I'm like, I think I could go back to work and do me and whatever. I had received 2 diagnoses throughout this time, and not about myself. One with Matthew and another one with my daughter. The one with my daughter I'm going to talk more about in another video if I make another video, if I get around to it. But basically, with him, it turns out that he has something called G6PD. I remember like hearing about it a little bit when I took my 23andMe results. And I remember my husband like checked over my health and was like, hey, you might have this like iron deficiency thing. Just so you know, I'm just giving you a heads up. So that's the last time I seen that. At his first checkup, he thought that was funny. Was that funny? At his first checkup, they handed me a paper and was like, he has G6PD, and then just gave me a list of things that he can't have. Because apparently if he has it, it'll cause his like blood to hematize, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So he can't have beans, things like that. Blue dye, food coloring, certain medicines. And if it does, like, basically it'll cause him to be jaundice and his urine to be black, and then he'll get really tired and really cranky. He actually did come into contact with one of those things since I've had him, and it was a little scary just because I know like what this G6PD thing is. Like, as soon as like they gave me that pamphlet, I went online, did some research. It's like not many people are talking about it yet, but people will start to talk about it because they started diagnosing babies, or they made it mandatory to diagnose them at, I think, 2020. So after that, if you have a baby and if they have G6PD, you will be informed. Before that, you won't even know if you're having a kid that has G6PD. It mainly affects males. I feel like it does affect women because I feel like I get affected. I get really tired a lot. I have like anemic problems. And, but it's a X chromosome thing. So since we have 2 X chromosomes, we have a backup to fall on. So it won't really affect us that much. But since boys only have one X chromosome, it'll affect them a lot. Oh, my husband's coming down. That's fine. I hope not. I need him to put him to bed. But yes, so life has just been crazy, because after that I'm like, oh my gosh, like what can I not feed him? And then he can't have like things with preservatives. Like obviously preservatives aren't cool. I'm not like, oh, he needs to eat preservatives, but I'm like, this really narrows things down. Like anything with citric acid, absorbic acid, he can't have. If you can hear me, you're being loud. So yeah, so things just got like real deep within like the first couple weeks. And it's not like a huge diagnosis, but it's something that I just wasn't prepared for. And after a month, after I like wrestled with it for a little bit, because I'm like, oh, his life's going to be like a little different. Like he might need a blood transfusion if he comes into contact with these things. Like most doctors don't know about it, like too much about it. After getting comfortable with it, another diagnosis hit, and I am gonna save that for another video because that one's a little bit more emotional. That's with one of my firstborn, Sayla, Boo Boo Girl. And that was the one that kind of tipped me over the edge with feeling like really overwhelmed, feeling like I can't make YouTube videos anymore. I was really passionate about that. Like normally I have my halo light, got all this stuff. Like I'm not doing nothing. Like the house is a mess. It's so bad. Like I don't even know. Like I can't do nothing because I'm so tired. And I think the main thing that kept me so tired was because the first hospital visit was with him giving birth. And then, you know, you stay there, what is it, like a couple days. And then in those couple days, the nurses are coming in the middle of the night, checking on you and all that stuff. And it's like, I don't got time for that. I'm so tired. Like, just let me sleep. There's a nursery in the hospital. Let me sleep. And with the second diagnosis a month later, I had to do that again. But I had to do it with a newborn. And like me and my husband, we were spent. We had 2 hospital stays that happened, like, you know, with my daughter's diagnosis that happened. I think we had to stay there for like 4 days. So that was rough. You know, not being home with a newborn, like literally a month. No crib for him. Not that he sleeps in a crib. But yeah, so life's been crazy. And I also work full time. I'm trying if I make it to work full time. So that's just what's been going on with me. And I just wanted to give you guys an update because it's been a while. And I've been like literally making YouTube videos in my head. Like I'm talking to you guys in the car. You know, it's like, oh, hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm just like talking and I'm like, I should be recording this. I'm not crazy, I promise. We all talk to ourselves. It's okay. So yeah. So hopefully I will get around to making the second video talking about my daughter's diagnosis with what she has, and how that really has changed my, like I thought this changed my life. Like no, that has literally took a whole nother turn. And yeah, so that's about it. Are you gonna say bye? You can't say bye yet. Oh, and don't worry about my messy wall. Like this is my calendar because I had to get my life together. It still hasn't gotten together, but like I'm trying. And we didn't paint behind the wall, so you see all the spackle and like the spots of where we're gonna get to it. We'll get there. You know what I mean? Day by day. Nothing's perfect. But thank you for watching. Peace.